Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our first Tejano virtual event of the fall semester. Thank you all for coming. We are going to have some great information for you today. Today's session is going to be on student success tutoring and more, and will be presented by the awesome members of the Office of Student Success. Before I hand it over to our presenters, I would like to mention that this session will be recorded so that you may come back to it later if you need to. And so those who have missed out on today's events will be able to come back and watch it. Also, this event will provide Tejano passport points, and we will post the code on the chat towards the end of the session. If you have any questions regarding Tejano passport points or how to log in, please ask us at the end. So now at this time, please mute your mics for your best sound experience. Otherwise, the feedback could interfere with the information we'll be sharing today. So without any further ado, I will hand it over to our presenters. Thank you.
Thank you, Clara. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you all had a great first week of school. Thank you for being here today. If you have any questions throughout this presentation, feel free to raise your hand or turn on your mic. We're going to make this very informal and ask away. So let's start off with a question today. Feel free to turn on your mic or type it in the chat. Who can the students turn to for help outside of their classes? Anybody? Let's hear a guess. Absolutely, the Tutoring Center. Very good, Ray, Robin, thank you. The Student Success Tutors, of course. Today, we're going to take a look at our tutoring centers and resources such as PrEP and the Connect Center and many, many others, all through the Office of Student Success. Tutoring is a valuable and free instructional service which helps our EPCC students achieve better grades, pass courses, and prepare for testing requirements. We strongly encourage that you seek tutoring services early in the semester and attend sessions on a regular basis. Stay on top of your hours needed for time tracking. What we do at EPCC is a collective goal to give you what you need through collaboration and conversation with our faculty, our counselors, advisors, and so many other departments. By connecting the dots, we can intentionally tell and show you that there is free help available with your EPCC college level courses. So let's see how we can drive student success together. Now, it's my pleasure to announce our presenters. Janice DeWitt, Manager for the Retention Action Program, RAP. Sandra Martinez, our PrEP Advisor. Liz Olivas, the Mission Del Paso Tutoring Center Manager. Luz Roberts, our VV Connect Center Manager. Cindy Velasco, the Northwest Tutoring Center Manager. And I am Della Truman, the VV Tutoring Center Manager. So welcome to face-to-face and online tutoring, where there are many, many benefits to tutoring. Here is where we make those connections. We make the connections with you and your student and the students enrolled at EPCC college level courses. The free face-to-face and online services will benefit you all through tutoring and academic support. Again, we encourage you to seek tutoring early in the semester and attend sessions on a regular basis. If you do that, you're going to lessen your stress and get through the semester with good grades. So when you come to tutoring, you're going to be greeted by professional and friendly tutors available at each of the 5 campuses, whether you come in person Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or online from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week through Blackboard, Class Collaborate, online tutoring for EPCC students. So today we're going to be covering our hours of operation. As I just mentioned, we're also going to cover the tutors and courses that the tutors provide services for. We're going to take a look at our online tutoring flyer so you'll be familiar with it. We're also going to show you our wintermester tutoring flyer for online services. And after that, we're going to show you how to access tutoring. We're going to talk a little bit about our best practices for it. And once you log in, you'll see our welcome sign. We're also going to discuss some important considerations to keep in mind as you go through the tutoring sessions. We're going to share with you our awesome tool, that we call the Tutor Finder. We're going to take a look at campus tutoring resources and share our tutoring session feedback with you. We're also going to talk about services provided by our other tutoring services, such as the Retention Action Program Tutoring Center, our Student Support Services Program, SSSP. We'll look at Sunday Numbers that offers tutoring. We're going to look at faculty reports so we can show you how the faculty do keep track of the students who go into tutoring. We'll talk a little bit about our Tejano virtual events and how you can earn passport codes and points. We'll talk about pre-testing, retesting, educational program, also known as PREP. And lastly but not least, our Connect Center and all the services that they offer. So our Student Success EPCC face-to-face tutoring is open at all of the 5 campuses, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. The tutors there can help you with so many classes. You can come in one-to-one, or you can also get help with your friends in small group tutoring. The tutors are awesome. They offer assistance in over 250 courses. That's a lot of classes. So our first link provided is the epcc.edu services/tutoring, where you can log in for additional information. If you have any general questions, feel free to give us a call. Although we don't offer tutoring by phone, you're welcome to ask us if any tutor is available for your particular class. And listed on this slide are the phone numbers for Mission Tutoring Center, Northwest, Rio Grande, Trans Mountain, and Valle Verde, including the room numbers. So keep in mind, you've got this. We are here to help. We want you to stay strong and finish strong, okay? So the Student Success Online Tutors are provided by trained, friendly EPCC tutors from all of the campus tutoring centers and RAP, specifically for CTE courses. And we also have Spanish speakers if you need tutoring in Spanish. This slide covers the EPCC online tutoring hours of operation. We'll be seeing you shortly in our online tutoring room. Just go through Blackboard. There's the link provided to the friendly tutoring, or you can also go through the EPCC website /services/tutoring and click Get Connected. The QR code is also available where you can connect online for tutoring. And don't forget, we're going to talk more in detail about the Tutor Finder that shows online tutors and face-to-face hours and schedules for the tutors available. And again, if you need help in Spanish, we can tutor in English and Spanish. And with that, I will pass it over to Miss Cindy.
Thank you, Della. Good afternoon, everyone. So as Della mentioned earlier, in this area, in our online portal, and even our face-to-face services, we're district-wide. We have tutoring services. We have grant programs like the Student Support Services Program, Retention Action Program. We also have the Connect Center, who will discuss more in detail what they do. So to give you a little perspective, we offer services from even services for students before they enter into college, okay? We give them the resources to help them come in and provide you that continued support until you graduate with your associates. In our areas, you're going to see roughly different, all our centers, 50 plus tutors in total, online and face-to-face. And we cover, if you can see on the slide there, 290 plus, okay, college level courses. As you know, a lot of students come in for math, which is great, but we help with other classes as well. We help with writing. We help with your science courses. Anything you need guidance in, government even, we can assist you with. And shortly later, we'll go over the Tutor Finder to kind of give you an idea of all the subjects that we can tutor in. Okay, and yes, we do offer tutoring in Spanish as well. Okay. And as mentioned earlier, this is the flyer. So be on the lookout for this flyer. You'll see them maybe displayed at your campuses. You may receive something in your community announcements. This is our flyer that has all the information and a little pointers when you're receiving services from our areas. And you will see the link as well. So if you don't get one, be sure to copy the links that we're providing you in the chat. That way you have it on your computer. Okay. And this is a very important service for those of you who may not be familiar with Wintermester. We do have a few weeks after Christmas or during the Christmas break where you can take courses and be ahead of the game. Oftentimes our college is closed and a lot of the campus resources are closed, but not us. We will be online helping you and assisting you and guiding you throughout that Wintermester session. Okay. And as you could see on the slide, we are open 7 days a week, and we'll have the hours from 12 to 7 p.m. Now, this may be subject to change depending on in terms of our staffing, but it will be available. Okay, and again, it's only online, not face-to-face because the college is closed. Okay. Okay, the online tutoring access. There are different ways to receive online tutoring. If you can either use our link directly, you'll see the QR codes, you'll see links maybe emailed to you with our flyer with the link. That will take you directly to our virtual office. Make sure you put your full name. That helps us in identifying you because of course we want to document all the services, especially to your instructors. So it helps to have a full name. Don't put your ID on there when you log in, just to protect your privacy, okay? We do that in the breakout rooms. So there's that option. You can also get connected through our Blackboard Assist. If you get on your Blackboard, the main institutional page, you're gonna see on the left different options that you can click on. Below it, you'll see Blackboard Assist, okay? And that's a really nice page because it not only includes tutoring, it has other resources for you, okay, that are not under Office of Student Success. There's CSD, there's financial aid, all the different resources for you, okay? And of course, we mentioned the QR code. Shortly at the end of the presentation, there is another way you can access our virtual office, and that's the Tutor Finder. And we'll show you that later in the presentation. Okay, and then this is what I was talking about right here. So if you also get into My EPCC, if you notice on, you could look at the search engine, you could type in tutoring, as simple as that. And that will take you to our website. And then there's going to be a connect button, so you can click on there, okay? Or you can get on Blackboard, you'll see our resources, okay? And there's also, if you look on the My EPCC, you're gonna see an option that says services. You can click there as well. And then as you go there, it will take you to our website. So there are many, many ways you can access our virtual office. Okay, and I will leave it to our next presenter.
Thank you, Cindy.
You're welcome, Janice.
Here are some best practices for students for before, during, and after their tutoring session. When the students click on the online tutoring link, they will be prompted to sign in with their first and last name for document purposes. Students, please do not add your student ID here. The reasoning for that is because when you join the session, everyone will be able to see your ID number. And for FERPA laws, we ask that you do not add it at this time. However, during the tutoring session, a student will be required to provide their EPCC ID number to the tutor, and this will be in a breakout room. The breakout room is a private room that only the tutor and the student are in, and nobody else will see the chat information or hear the conversation. So that's where you will provide your ID to the tutor for documentation purposes. After the tutoring session, The student will be given an online tutoring session feedback link to complete at the end of each tutoring session. That will be provided either in the chat that the tutor will send to the student, or you can go to the welcome sign and the link is there. You just click on it 3 times and it'll take you directly to the feedback form. Here we see an example of our online tutoring welcome sign. Here on the welcome sign, we will list the hours of operation, which for the fall semester is 7 days a week from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. However, the schedule is subject to change during winter semester and the summer as well, based on tutor availability. We also show the student feedback survey, and once you click on that 3 times, it'll take you again to the form to fill out. Another thing we like to point out is important considerations. This is information that we like to inform the students that tutors will not help with any quizzes or exams. We also let them know that dishonesty will not be accepted. Sessions will be limited to 30 minutes if student-tutor ratios are high. And the last session will be accepted 30 minutes before closing time. And as you can see, we also have important announcements. We like to let students know when we're going to be closed either online or face-to-face. And as stated here, all tutoring services online and face-to-face will be closed on Monday, September the 2nd, in observance of Labor Day. And then below, we have the raise hand. That's where the student will click the raise hand, and then the lead tutor will respond in the everyone chat and find out what class that student needs help with and find a tutor that is suitable for that course to be tutored in. We'd like to point out some important considerations during the tutoring session. Once again, this is information that was found on the welcome sign. However, we like to provide a little bit more in depth on it. Tutors cannot help on quizzes or exams, even if the instructor states the tutoring center can. Okay, the reasoning for that is because we stated there, if we make an exception to one, we have to make an exception to all instructors. Not only that, there's other resources the students can utilize, not only their instructors, other students, and the one that pretty much everybody uses, Google. Once again, dishonesty will not be accepted. Sessions will be limited to 30 minutes when student-tutor ratios are high. An example of that is if we have 3 tutors in the room and there's 10 students. We want to make sure there is a fair consideration that all students get assisted while they're in the room. That's why we limit the 30 minutes. So once a tutor helps a student for 30 minutes, they'll place them back into the main room and go help another student that they can tutor in. We want to make sure all of the students get assistance when they're in the OT room. Last but not least, the last session will be accepted 30 minutes before closing time. The reasoning for that is we do have students come in 10 to 5 minutes before 9 o'clock, and there's no way a tutoring session can be conducted within 10 minutes. By the time we get the documentation information and take the student to a breakout room, it's 9 o'clock. And some of our tutors have been in the online tutoring room for many hours working, and we want to let them off at the shift time that they close at 9 o'clock. So be considerations during your tutoring session, students. Here we go, the wonderful Tutor Finder. You can go to My EPCC, and in the search box, you type in Tutor Finder, 2 words, and click on the first link. It'll take you to the Tutor Finder over here on the left-hand side, and it'll ask you to select a course or view all tutors. If you decide to view all tutors, it'll show a listing of all the tutors in alphabetical order, and their times of service, Sunday through Saturday. Now, if you're looking for a specific course to get tutored in, you would select a course, and then the subject button, you would have to select which course. In this case, we selected ITSC, and then it'll ask you which course. Some of these subjects have multiple courses, some of them will not, and that is based on if the tutor can tutor in that course. Once you select the course, the tutor schedules will come up and they will list them. Now, next to their name, they will have what campus they tutor face-to-face. And how you can find that out is that next to their time, if they have a body silhouette, that means they're tutoring face-to-face during that time. However, if you see the little mouse arrow, that means they're tutoring online during that time. Now, if the time is in blue, you can click on the time and it'll take you straight to the tutoring room to join the session, or down here on the bottom, you can join the online tutoring room and it'll take you straight into the tutoring room. Now we have additional resources. On the Tutor Finder on the left-hand side, we have campus tutoring resources. This is another excellent resource for students to utilize, because once they select that, it'll show all the resources based on the campuses, and it'll list all the campuses. Once you click on a campus that you want to go to, it will list all the labs that have resources for tutoring. After that, it'll list the room number, the contact number, a basic description of what they utilize in their times of hours operations, and if they have online assistance. Now, this is an excellent guide for some students that are looking for maybe CSD, the math lab, and it is listed for all campuses in real time. This is an excellent resource that the Office of Student Success are delivering for students. Okay, now we're talking about after the tutoring session. Here is a little bit of information, a showing of some of the questions that are there. There are only 10 questions, and they're very straight to the point and brief. And here are a few of our tutoring session feedbacks from the students. I absolutely love how they work. No improvement needed. Such a big help and very clear explanations. My tutor helped me with my essay and was very patient. Tutor was really patient and respectful throughout the session time. Great tutor with even greater knowledge. I will come back again. So as you can see, we have done an excellent job in the tutoring session. However, constructive criticism is greatly appreciated so we can benefit from some of the things that we need to improve on. And this will be given to the student after each tutoring session. Last but least on my portion of the presentation is the Retention Action Program, the RAP. Once again, I'm the manager for the retention. This program offers free online and face-to-face tutoring on career technical education, CE majors, or CTE courses. It's done on a first-come, first-served basis. No appointment is needed. We have many courses that we assist from accounting to English to nursing and many, many more. Face-to-face tutoring is at the Valle Verde campus at this time in room A1401, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Our phone number is listed there. And we also have an EPCC website if you want more information. We do provide online tutoring, which is available from noon to 9 p.m., 7 days a week. However, please get in touch with us so we can let you know what time our RAP tutor will be available online. Now, if you're unsure if you're a CTE major or taking a CTE course, come to the Valle Verde campus in room A1401. We have a CTE student tracker. So if you do not know, we can go ahead and check by your student ID number. And that will let us know if you're taking a CTE course or your CTE major. If you're a CTE major, we can tutor you in all the courses you're taking. If you're taking a CTE class, we can only assist you in that course. Now at this time, I turn it over to Ms. Liz Olivas to inform you of more tutoring areas and resources.
Thank you, Janice. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here. This first slide that I'm going to cover is about the Student Support Services Program, also known as SSSP. SSSP is a federal grant program that offers many services, including tutoring. So that's the list that you have here. All of our services are free. We do tutor for most EPCC courses that you might have to take. We also offer study skills workshops, and those can be either one-on-one, the student and the tutor, or they can be small group sessions with several students. The workshops that we offer are all geared towards helping students in their academic skills in order to help them succeed until they graduate. So for example, we have a writing skills workshop, we have note taking, time management skills, test taking and test anxiety workshop, because we know most students struggle with a little bit of test anxiety while they're in college. We also offer textbook skills, which teach you how to improve in using your book, right? That you spend hundreds of dollars on. You want to take full advantage of those textbooks. So we have a workshop for that. We also have a math anxiety workshop, which is another area that we know that students struggle a lot with. So those are the workshops that we offer. We also offer FAFSA assistance, registration assistance, and transfer guidance. Those are things that our advisors do. For those, we do request that you schedule an appointment so that you can get some pretty in-depth one-on-one assistance with those things. We also offer assistance with TEAS and TSI practice if you're getting ready to rank into a health occupations major, for example, or if you're trying to test out of developmental courses, we offer that as well. Another thing that we offer is financial literacy. That is a required service from the Department of Education. We want to make sure that all EPCC students are ready and knowledgeable with things like using credit cards, student loans, how to manage your money while you're in college, all those skills that you should know so that you um, are financially okay while you're in school and that it doesn't affect you once you graduate and you're out looking for work. And then these services are also available online, and we'll go over the hours in the next slide. So yeah, as you can see, SSSP offers a whole lot of services for students, and all you have to do is join the program. So as far as the hours of operation, our in-person services are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at these four campuses. You can see the locations here. At Rio Grande, we are in room A250. Um, at the Valle Verde campus, Building A, room 1405. At the Mission del Paso campus, right in the middle of the horseshoe, Building C, room 122. And at Trans Mountain, inside the library in room 1606. Now, as it says there, the virtual office hours vary depending on the scheduling or the availability of tutors and staff. Currently, the online hours for SSSP are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1. So there is also some flexibility there for those of you who can't make it onto campus before 5 p.m. or maybe you need a little bit of extra help on a Saturday. There are tutors and advisors available on Saturdays as well through SSSP. And here you have the link to the virtual office, but you can always just Google EPCC SSSP, and that's the very first link that comes up if it's easier for you to find us that way. And we also have our various social media sites. We have Facebook, we have Instagram. I do recommend that you follow SSSP on these social medias so that you can receive updates from SSSP. You can get reminders, for example, for FAFSA or scholarship deadlines, transfer deadlines, those important dates that students should know. So you can find all of that on our social media pages. And moving on from SSSP, now I'm going to talk to you all about Sunday Numbers. So Sunday Numbers is basically one-on-one help for developmental and college credit math courses. These Sunday Number sessions are offered by two EPCC instructors. So you get extra instruction from two math professors. And they break up the assistance into four separate sessions, as you can see here on their flyer. So the first session is from 9 to 10 a.m. and that covers 1314 and 1324. So if you need help with pre-cal and business math, you can go to Trans Mountain at 9 a.m. and they can help you with that. The second session is from 10 to 11, and that one covers math 2412 and 1325. The third one is from 11 a.m. to noon, and it covers math 2314 and 2315. Sorry about that. Now, if you're taking an NCBM course, which are the ones listed, 0302, 0314, or 0324, or if you're studying for the TSI or the TEAS math portions, you can log in online from 9 a.m. to noon. Now, for the in-person math help with Sunday Numbers, that would be at Trans Mountain, like I said, in room 1136. And Patricia is also posting more information there in the chat. Thank you, Patricia. And now the next thing we're going to cover is faculty reports request. Now, I don't know if any of you in the audience are instructors, but the faculty reports request this is how the instructors know about the students' tutoring time during the semester. So if you're an instructor, you can submit this request, and it's 4 short, simple questions that you answer on our form. And we will send you a weekly report of all the tutoring sessions that your students have had for the Office of Student Success. So that would cover the online tutoring, SSSP, RAP, and the 5 tutoring centers district-wide. Now, I do want to emphasize this is only for faculty. If you are a student, like it says here on this slide, we do recommend that you keep track of your own tutoring sessions throughout the semester. And the reason why we suggest that is because not all instructors sign up to get these reports. So we don't want you scrambling at the end of the semester trying to figure out if you've done all of your mandatory hours or not. So do try to keep track of that. And if you go to any tutoring center, we can give you sign-in sheets that you can track your own time. Or you can also talk with your instructor to see if they're going to sign up to get these reports, which would be the easiest method. And I also want to inform the students in the room that we do not email tutoring reports individually to students simply because there's, about 18,000 students who receive tutoring in a given semester, and there's only a few of us who send out reports. So logistically, it wouldn't really be possible to send you all your individual tutoring hours. So please do keep track of those throughout the semester if at all possible. And moving on, this slide covers information on the Tejano virtual events, such as this one that you're attending right now. Tejano virtual events happen every Friday except the last week of the semester. And the flyer that you're seeing here, that's the current one. It lists all the dates for all the Fridays. It tells you that we have Happy Math Hour at 11 a.m. and we have Student Success Topics at 1 p.m. The Tejano virtual events were geared to help all EPCC students, to remind them that we are here to help in a lot of different ways. And like I said, we have student success sessions at 1 p.m. The student success sessions cover different skills and concepts every week, and those are done by math faculty from EPCC. So a lot of instructors will give you extra credit if you attend a TVE, or you might use it as Tejano Passport credit, or some instructors might even make it mandatory that you attend at least one session. And they're online. Patricia mentioned in the chat that the link stays the same throughout the whole semester, so it's very easy for you to log in. And at 11 a.m., we have Happy Math Hour sessions. So those sessions are for you to learn, again, different skills and concepts every week. They're done by the math faculty, and you can basically log into the ones that will cover a topic that that you feel that you need to work on. And the link is there. The link is also in the chat. And having said that, I will pass it on over to Sandra for the next section.
Thank you so much, Liz. Let me see, where's my slide? Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Again, my name is Sandra Martinez. I'm one of the advisors for the prep program. I'm here at the Rio Grande campus, and let me tell you a little bit about what we do here at the prep. We help all the students that need to retest for TSIA and TEAS. If you would like to get out of developmental ed, or if you're ranking in for any health occupation degree, we'll help you with TSIA. And if you're going for nursing, we'll help you with the TEAS. And what we do is we offer online tutorials. The name of the program is Edgenuity. And this is done, this is self-paced. And you work on your own and review as much as you like. And when you're ready, of course, you go and take the test. Also, we offer boot camps for TSIA and TEAS. In order for us to register you for the TSIA boot camps, what we require is that you have test scores, TSIA test scores, not older than 5 years. They need to be current. And then that doesn't apply for the TEAS boot camps, but they do for TSIA, and also that you do Edgenuity. And let me tell you a little bit more about the boot camps. Those are 4-day sessions. They're done online, or they can be in person with an actual EPCC instructor. And of course, they review TSIA, or if you need TEAS. Also, we help you with a waiver for you to retest, and that's only for TSIA, not for the TEAS. TEAS, you need to pay the whole thing on your own, but we do offer help with the TSIA test. We can also give you diagnostic assessments. That way you'll know where you're at, and you focus on whatever it is that you're missing that you need to review on Edgenuity. You can contact us. Let me give you the other slide. You can go to our virtual office. You see the QR code there, or you can call us or come to any of our offices at any of our campuses. Remember, we're here to help you. All of us here at Prep and Student Success, we're always here to help you. Have a wonderful semester, everyone. And I don't know if you have any questions, just let me know. Next is Luz.
Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate it. Good afternoon, everybody. Bienvenidos a todos ustedes. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for being with us. Today, my name is Luz Roberts, and I oversee the Connect Center. And I want to talk to you about the services we offer at the Connect Center. We provide services for students who do not have a high school diploma, GED, or preparatoria. We also assist students who want to enroll in the ESL and college classes and want to get a certificate or a degree. We provide information and refer students to the Language Institute for students interested in learning English as a second language, non-credit courses. This is a lot of students coming from Mexico that they just want to learn English, lawyers, doctors, nurses. They just want to learn English, so we refer and work very close with the Language Institute and referring those students. We also offer information and referrals to the PrEP program. We work very close with the PrEP program in referring students to that department to get a guide as far as what they need to prepare for to take the TSI. We have a lot of students that come into our office and say, what do I need to do? They're letting me know that I need to take the TSI. So we work very close with the PrEP, referring students to get the guide. Once the students get that, then we refer them to the lab with Laura so they can go ahead and get the guide. Once the students get the guides, then they come over here with me. Then we introduce them to the SSSP tutors and Della from the tutoring department to get assistance to prepare them for the TSI. We were very close with a lot of different departments throughout the district, not just community college, but agencies that offer services like Isleta Adult Learning Center. We have different areas that we refer students to. We also assist the students to apply for financial aid, admissions. We give them the admissions application. We help them fill it out because a lot of our students, they don't know how to read English, so we have to guide them and assist them to fill out the application. Once they do that, then we go ahead and walk them to the admissions office and to the financial aid office. We have a lot of students that say, I didn't file an income tax. My parents live in Mexico. We didn't file an income tax. So we advise them, this is what you have to do. Get your parents to get a statement as far as how much money they're earning in Mexico, if they pay taxes, or let's say we translate it like if it's in Spanish, how much money did your parents earn in Mexico as far as pesos? And we convert it into dollars, and that's how we refer the students to the financial aid office for assistance to apply for financial aid. I work very close with the financial aid office throughout the district. They help me with the students that are suspended in financial aid suspension or what's the status. We also provide information in reference to the GED courses, either English or Spanish, bridge and pre-bridge program. We also refer them to give them information about the citizenship classes for students or people throughout the community that are interested in getting becoming a U.S. citizen. We were very close with the senior adult, the children college, and free classes. We also give referrals to the community education program for assistance to learn English conversational classes. We also assist the students that come in from the Language Institute or anywhere that they need assistance with their homework. We help them register, assist them with their homework, and online referrals or whatever they need to do. We strongly advise the students to come over here before they start anything so we can guide them as far as where they need to do and what they need to do. We have different services. We also offer the students that come from Mexico with their education, we give them or advise them where and who to talk to reevaluate their credit courses from Mexico, their education to be accredited in the United States. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, we're always open with arms to help everyone and each one that wants to come in. Even if it's not our department, we're always willing to assist and refer everybody. That's what we're called the Connect Center, which means conectate in Spanish. We connect everybody and everyone that needs our help. And thank all the departments for always willing to help us and assist us when we have any questions when we're referring students to them. Thank you. And this is our schedule. Like I said, face-to-face referrals to the Valle Verde. We're located on Roof A, Building A, 1409, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And here's the instructions how to connect to our office. Thank you. Now we'll pass it on to the next person. Thank you.
Do we have any questions at this time?
Yes, ma'am. We have a question. They want to know if they need an appointment.
No, we're open anytime, any day. Somebody's always in our office. As far as the Connect Center, we're always here. Somebody's always here to answer the phone and to assist students that come into our office. They're welcome to come anytime, any day.
Do they need appointments for tutoring?
No, no, they just come in and we help them and assist them when they come in for homework while we're helping somebody, that somebody else will take care of the other person as far as what they need.
Yeah, for the rep department, no appointments necessary. It's a walk-in basis. And pretty much for all the tutoring services, it's a walk-in basis. No appointments are necessary. With the prep department, I'm not too sure, Miss Sandra. Do you all require appointments?
No, Janice, we don't. They can schedule one, but we don't require one.
Okay. So it looks like all the departments do not require an appointment.
Okay, and then the second question I have is, what do they need to bring for tutoring?
Well, hopefully, you know, they have their resource textbook if needed, um, pen, paper if they're writing something, a USB, at least their ID number. That's the most important thing, because if in any of the tutoring areas, they have to utilize their ID and bring some material that they're going to be needing, book, questions. If it's a review exam, they need to bring that review exam in, and the problems, if it's a math problem, what they need to work on, and if it's for writing, the questions and the details, the selection of what they need to conduct in order to get their paper done.
And may I add something? For those of you who are taking either online classes or a lot of your course content is on Blackboard, keep in mind that our labs, if you come face to face, we do have computers for you to access your course materials. So we can kind of guide you. The tutoring can happen over the computer area. I think it depends on some of the areas, I will add. But I know specifically for Northwest, we're able to assist you in that way, okay? Because I know some of you have ebooks, but it helps to have something to guide us, okay, or guide the tutors. Thank you.
At this time, do we have any other questions?
I don't. Thank you. Thank you, Patricia.
Would you like me to do a quick demo of our tutor finder?
If you would like to, yes, ma'am, you can share.
Okay, great. Okay,
We
as you
see
can
your
see,
My PCC. Yes.
exactly. So here we are at my APCC, and in the search box, you're going to type tutor finder and hit enter. Once that comes up, once again, you're going to click on the first link that appears. And as you can see, it asks you to select a course or view all tutors. Well, if you already know your tutor that you got help with before, and maybe you want to see their schedule because you really liked them, just click on view all tutors. And then their names will be in alphabetical order by their first name. And then you just find the tutor that you're looking for. Let's say it's Alex. And we want to go ahead and find out if he's working online on Sunday. Well, he is from 12 to 2. And as I said, if it is blue, you can go ahead and click on it, and it'll take you straight into the online tutoring, and you just get connected now, and then you can join your session. However, if that's not what you want, let's say you are looking for a specific course, you would select course. Here's your subject. Let's type in math, because math is a very popular tutoring, and then you would select the course. Now, as you can see, we have a lot of math courses that we can assist here at EPCC. This time you would just select which one you want, even for the TSI, the GED, and then we'll go ahead and select Math 1314, College Algebra, what the heck. And if you scroll down, you can see all the tutors that help. As you can see, we have a lot of tutors that can help in this math. Now, let's say you want to do online on a Saturday. So you would scroll and find Saturday. And once again, you can click the link here, or you can go to the bottom and click on the online tutoring. It takes you back to the Connect Now. And then this is the join session where you would type your name and then you can join the session. And here we are, live in the online tutoring room, and we'll raise our hand for some help. Let's see if somebody talks to us. Click on that little purple, it'll come up, and you'll have the little bubbles down here, so you can talk. And this is where you would ask for help. I need help in Math 13, 14. And as you can see, Alondra, she already asked me, how can you help? So this is where you would type your information, hit enter, and then what she's going to do right now is go find a tutor that can help in Math 13, 14. Okay? And then at this point, this is where they'll take you to a breakout room that's private, and you would get help from the tutor. They have a whiteboard you can write on, or you can share screens like what I am right now. So the student can share their My Math Lab screen and show the problems that they need help with. See how simple that was, y'all? And as you can see, all these resources are available here for you all. So please take advantage of this. Office of Student Success is here to help and assist students so they can make sure that they pass all their classes. So please take an example of this and have some fun. Come in, have a little fun. Sometimes in the areas we have free snacks. Sometimes it's hot dog day, nacho day. Come in and see us. Have a snack with us.
Janice, we have a question. They want to know if they have to have their camera on for online tutoring.
No, you don't need to have your camera on in the online tutoring. However, it's recommended that you utilize your mic because it's a little bit easier to conversate with the mic versus typing in the chat, because there could be best communication in the chat. So just your microphone, but if you feel comfortable, that's fine, but it's not necessary.
Any other questions for Ms. DeWitt? Or any of our presenters today? All right, if not, I'm going to share next week's session. So before I do, I'd like to take a moment to thank our wonderful presenters for presenting today under the Office of Student Success. We thank you. And then I would like to thank the audience for coming today and joining us on their lunch break. And so we're very glad you were able to join us. So next week for September 6th at 11 a.m. for Happy Math Hour, we'll be going over evaluating combinations of functions and composite functions. And then for the 1 p.m. session for the Office for Student Success, we'll be going over the computer labs, ISC, and the bookstore. It'll be at the same link. We're here in case you have any questions, and we hope you have a wonderful weekend.